Hi guys, welcome back. It is now December 20th, Sunday. It's raining, it's yucky. Um, but the good part of today is our huge family Christmas get together. So in a minute, I'm going to have to be inside cooking about 30 or 40 pounds of lasagna to feed, I don't know how many people are going to be here. Um, it's going to be a lot of fun. So I've just got a few minutes to play. I just wanted to get on real quick and show you installment 3 of the Memaw dining table. So, in the last couple episodes, we've been making um, trapezoids and we've been making baby triangles. So, what's with this whole triangle thing? Well, triangle, well, an equilateral triangle, that's where all sides are the same length and each angle is 60 degrees. Um, you can arrange those into a hexagon, and you can then arrange hexagons into as wide of a arrangement you want. So that's what I'm going for. Um, each big triangle is going to need three pieces or three trapezoids and a baby triangle. What I want in the end is to have a decent looking 3D pattern, so the arrangement of each triangle, what they're made out of, is very important. The orientation, how you put them together. So I essentially build them in hexagons, or I each build consists of making a hexagon. It involves gluing up these pieces, putting them into a clamp times 6. So each hexagon requires 6 of each type of wood. Okay, yeah, I'll move it. 6. That was 6 walnut. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 6 cherries and 6 maples. 6. And 2 of each species of baby triangles. Okay. Slide these out of the way. Like I said, the arrangement is key. So what you do, 2 cherries, 2 cherries, 2 maples, 2 maples, 2 walnuts, 2 walnuts, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. All right, then you come back, like this is cherry, so there's going to be a 2 cherry, 1 maple, and there's going to be a 2 cherry, 1 walnut, 2 maple, 1 cherry, 2 maple, 1 walnut, 2 walnut, 1 cherry, 2 walnut, 1 maple. Okay. Now, we've got cherry and maple here, so this one will have a walnut center. 2 cherry and walnut. So the one that's missing is maple. 2 maple with cherry. That'd be a walnut again. 2 maple, a walnut. That'd be a cherry. And finally, 2 walnut cherry gets a maple. 2 walnut maple gets a cherry. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So This is going to be glue up number 2, where we make triangle logs. So let me get reoriented and I'll show you. Okay. I'm using a glue called Type Bond 3. It's super duper strong for wood, but one of its neat features is it has a little bit of a longer set time. So you have, or bench time, I guess you call it. But you have to work with it before it starts getting so sticky, it's just not going to move anymore. So this has to be done fairly quickly. So let's take one here. All right, let's get it arranged. This is what I call triangle number 6, I believe. It's going to go like that, that, and a little triangle. And the arrangement of the tiny little tip there is very important. So the way I have scheduled it is to always have the tip up. Okay, so that's what it's going to look like. So then we open it up. Slide that over and make sure I keep it on the right side so I know where it goes. And begin the glue up. And if you guys stuck with me on my last video, number 2, when I did the glue up on the tiny triangle, I didn't talk. I apologize for that. Don't know what I was thinking. And every one of these, I've discovered what you're gluing is the top and one side. The other side is going to be sticking out of the triangle, so it doesn't need glue. It's going to make up one of the points. This side. No, it's this side. Wipe that off. Okay. Baby triangle situated in there. See, I was about to screw up. I've got a guide here that I'm using. That. Off that side that I did not need to glue. Straight. Okay, so I mean I could let this sit, but it's not going to be very nice and firm, so I'm going to pivot you and show you the beast of a clamping machine. Turn it over this way a little bit. And there it is. In the interest of videoing, I had already done a couple of triangles and they're sitting in there, but this one is the star right there. So you can't clamp a triangle very easily because, you know, the different angles, clamps won't really grab on. So I made this little mold or form or clamping jig, whatever you want to call it, so that you can really grip down on the triangles. I'm still learning it. 1, 2, 3. Come on, come on, come on. Second one. I had already figured out where I need to place these for this size of a clamp. There we go. All right. A little beating into submission. Make sure it's all flat. Start cranking. Show you something here in a minute. Part of my trial and effort making this jig, thingamajig, to get the best clamping action. Okay, let's go for a walk. There we go. Thumb out of the way. All right, there's the end of my clamping jig. You'll notice that these red duct tape triangles have risen up. Well, that's to help give it its downward force. What you're looking for, that gap right there, is actually, I don't know if I can fix that or not. Let me put that back up there and do some more pounding. Yeah, it all looks good. I think our inner triangle is just too small. So that's going to leave a little bit of a gap, but I don't know if that gap processes all the way through the log, because eventually we're going to take the triangle logs and slice them up, turn them sideways, and there's our end grain design. Everything's wonderful. Okay, that's how we make triangle logs. I have to do this about I think 10 more times. I'm actually going to need to go buy some more wood to get the number that I need to complete the Memaw's dining table. I got to go cook some lasagna, so open some presents and fellowship with family. Have a great Sunday, and we will talk to you soon, where I'll show you our next steps. Keep it real. Hi, guys. It is 9 o'clock, same day, Sunday the 20th. We just completed a fantastic Christmas event. My parents were there. Carrie's parents were there. They both drove in from over 100 miles away each. I had all of my kids here, all of my grandkids. My sister's side of the family showed up. All of her kids, all of her grandkids came in. So we had, I don't know, 20, 25 adults and 20, 25 kids running all over the place. It was a great event. It was a lot of fun. Um, so now it's over, and I have obviously changed back into the uniform of the day. And I just wanted to go ahead and wrap up this video by unclamping our triangle log. But first, I got to show you something. I had some great gifts. You know, I don't care what a present's worth. You know, if it comes from the heart, and one that I really love. I got to show you this. This is from my oldest daughter, Jennifer. She gave me some squirrel socks. Now, I mean, that alone is great because, I do my whole astronomy thing about squirreling around the universe, and the squirrel is the mascot of backyard astronomy. But what makes these even cooler, she hand knitted these. I mean, wow. That's from the heart, and I really appreciate that. Thank you, Jennifer. Another great gift my wife gave to me was, we are going now on a spring break trip out to West Texas for some dark sky astronomy nights. 3 nights during my spring break in March next year. We're going to be out in West Texas in the best sky you could hope for in the continental U.S. Hands down, it is the darkest sky in the continental U.S. It's an igloo. It is 8 miles from any kind of asphalt road out in the desert, um, but it's air conditioned. It has Wi-Fi. It has hot water. So it's going to be a great event. I'm so looking forward to it. It's 3 months away. But anyway, lasagna was a hit. Um, I made way too much, so I was begging people to leave with pans of the stuff. Um, so, but it was a hit. Everyone liked it, and you know, my contribution to the party. So, anyway, all right, let's go. Um, Last I left you, I had glued up that triangle log right there, and I was hoping that it would, glue up right. There is a bit of a gap. I'm curious to see what it's going to look like. So now we unclamp it. It's been gluing way longer than it needs to. What is it, 9 o'clock? And when did I leave? Oh, geez. 10 hours, 11 hours. Plenty of time. So let's go ahead and unclamp it and see what we got. Oh, something else that happened at the party tonight. I actually gave my sister her pimp my table, made her cry. So that was a hit. All right, so the inner and outer one I had already done, so we're not going to focus on those. They are definitely dry. This tuck tape that has this that I use for my clamping pieces keeps it doesn't nothing sticks to it. Glue, epoxy, nothing. So makes it really easy to come out of the form. And here is what we glued up earlier, our triangle log. All right, looks good on this side, nice and firm. There's some glue that we can scrape off. That's no big deal. That's expected. That seam looks really good. And this seam actually looks really good. So the outside is good. Let's see. Yeah, but I see a problem. See that little air gap right there? I don't know if that goes all the way through the log, but that's something I would have to remediate in the table build so it wouldn't show. But there's fixes for that. Sawdust and glue. On the other side, we have a gap as well. That's the same gap. So we'll have to fix that. So not the best triangle log, but not the worst, and we can certainly make it work. So in the next video, we're going to go from triangles to hexagons, and it should be interesting. All right, it's late. I wanted to finish this episode and get it into post processing so I can post it maybe tomorrow morning or so. Again, have a great evening. Christmas week coming up. Um, I hope you're with your family, your loved ones, and you have a great time. All right? It's all about the family. We'll talk to you later. Have a great night.